Hi there. So are you thinking about moving to the Loveland area and just want to know maybe what are the best neighborhoods to live in? Well, that's exactly what this video is for. Let's get started. All right, Christy Lee here, and if you are new to my channel, I am a local real estate agent who absolutely loves helping people move to the Colorado area. This specific video is going to be on Loveland, but if you're interested in other videos such as where I like to live, like to visit, best places to move to, best places to take your kids, that's what all my videos are for. Click that subscribe button right there. That way you are notified every time I have a new video. All right, so you're thinking about moving to Loveland and just, there's a lot of areas in Loveland that, how do you narrow it down? Where do you want to live? And I think it's just going to depend on what type of lifestyle you're looking for. So let's just start off by saying Loveland is going to be a northern city of Denver. You're looking about 45 minutes to an hour north of Denver and about 25 minutes south of Fort Collins. So that's kind of where Loveland sits, right up and down the I-25 corridor, right in between Fort Collins and Denver. So if you're thinking about moving to this area, I have narrowed it down to my 3 top favorite neighborhoods, and they really are just going to be based off of the different type of lifestyles that everybody is going to be living. So we're going to start off with the number 1 is going to be Central Park area, or more or less going to be the downtown Loveland area. And I've picked this area mainly because it is really up and coming, and because it is their downtown area, it's very centrally located, and it's taken, historic parts of Loveland and mushed it together with the new modern day ways of living, which is really, really great. So I highly recommend this area for, young professionals, or even if you're single and new to the area, I would say move to that area, because while it's not as happening as, Denver nightlife kind of vibe, you still do have that, area, the walkability. You could walk to restaurants and bars and breweries. There's coffee shops. Safeway for your grocery store is going to be right up the street. The movie theater is right there. And what's also really great about the downtown Loveland area is, they offer all of the events there too. So even in the summertime, I personally was there almost every Wednesday with my little 3-year-old, because at the movie theater on Wednesdays, they had $2 movies for kids, that were like old Disney movies. So they had something going on all the time throughout the year. They bring in the food trucks. They have, live concerts out there. So they really do a great job of bringing the community together in this small little area. Now, if you want to live in this area, they offer both detached and attached type of homes. The attached homes are going to be more of the rentals for sure. They're going to be more apartments rather than condos or townhomes. While you can find those, they're few and far between. So if you're thinking about renting, definitely rent in downtown Loveland. You're going to have quite a few out there. Average price of a rental 1-bedroom is going to hover right around that $1,400 a month, and then going up from there for the 2 bedrooms, of course. Now, if you want a detached home, the detached homes are going to be typically built in the 1930s and 40s, so they are going to be older. And they're going to have, they're going to be a lot smaller for sure. So 2-bedroom, 1 bath, or 3-bedroom, 1 bath, right around that 1,000 square foot mark. But you're paying for the walkability, right? You could walk everywhere. So that particular, the detached homes, you could actually find one low 300s. And it's going to be really, really cute. I mean, you might need to add a little bit of work to it for sure. Maybe some work on the outside, and, the landscape might need a little bit of help. But you can actually get a pretty cute fixer-upper, in that area. And then if you want to spend a little bit more money, maybe something that's already been renovated, then you're going to be looking at, probably closer to the 400s, mid 400s. So just a great area. It is, like I said, centrally located. So while it's going to be in the middle of Loveland, so to get to I-25, you're about 10-15 minutes to get to I-25. So if you need to commute to Fort Collins or Denver, that's what you're looking at. And then also about 20 minutes west, if you wanted to go west to the foothills. So if you're a hiker, a biker, you know, rock climber, anything like that, it's going to be about 15 to 20 minutes heading west. So great location, just a little bit on the, definitely on the older side, but more historical. So if you like something like that historical vibe that still has, you know, the new downtown area, you know, the boutiques and restaurants and fun, like little snazzy stuff out there, the Rialto theaters out there as well. If you like that kind of hip stuff and still want to live in an older house, downtown Loveland is going to definitely be where you want to be. All right, number 2 on my list is gonna be on the west side of Loveland, and it's Marina Butte. And it's an absolutely beautiful location, especially if you're an outdoorsy type of person. So Marina Butte is going to be, again, on the west side of Loveland, but still, like, you're gonna get off on Eisenhower and head west, and you're gonna hit Marina Butte. And what's so great about this community is it's located on the golf course. So if you're a golfer, then you could definitely have, you know, a house that's sitting right on the golf course, be able to go golfing anytime you want. That's fantastic. But more importantly, if you're an outdoorsy person, if you like to hike or bike or walk your dog or whatever that might be, you're on the Marina Butte trail system. So it's a little over a mile long trail that starts actually within the neighborhood and it goes around. You could actually access the Hogback trail system as well as the Devil's Backbone. So the Devil's Backbone is going to be out there as well. So again, there's so much open space out there. You're right there on the base of the foothills. And then again, if you are a person who likes to hike or rock climb or whatever, fish, that kind of thing, you are within maybe 30-40 minutes of Estes Park. You could go drive through Glenhaven. You're right on the Big Thompson River right there if you just keep on heading west. So this area is just so great for the person who just likes to be outside, be close to nature. The houses out here are going to be built in the mid-90s up to the mid-2000s, so about 20-25 years old. But they're still really, really kept up well. The neighborhood is still really, really pretty. These homes are going to average anywhere between the high 400s going up to about mid 900s. And that's just going to depend on the square footage of the home, the age of the home. And then again, obviously, if you have a view of you could have a view of all the open spaces, or you could have a view of the golf course. These homes as well, they're going to start within right around that 2,000 square foot mark, going up to about 5,000 square feet. So depending on what type of house you need, how many bedrooms you need, this neighborhood is going to be also, you're not going to have as many amenities as far as walkability and all that kind of stuff like downtown Loveland did. You will have a Safeway that's going to be about 8 minutes away. There's a flower shop that's pretty close. So you will have to drive into town just a little bit to get to your grocery store, and then your big stores as well, like Walmart and Target and all that good stuff. That's going to be about 15 minutes away for you, but nothing crazy. I mean, honestly, if it's what's more important to you is being close to nature and being close to those hiking trails and Estes Park and being able to go fishing and stuff like that in the spur moment, then all of that other stuff is probably irrelevant to you. This community is absolutely gorgeous, worth checking out, especially if that's something, you know, if you want to be close to the foothills, definitely check out Marina Butte. All right, so number 3 on my list for the best neighborhoods in Loveland is going to be the Lakes at Centerra. So the reason I chose this neighborhood is because, one, it's up and coming, and so it's a pretty new community. but two, it's amazing for families. So if you're looking for a place to move to Loveland and you have family and you have little kids, this is going to be a great option. So the Lakes at Centerra is going to be right off of I-25 in Eisenhower. So it's going to be right there. So if you work in Fort Collins or if you need to head down to Longmont for work, it is so great. It's so a perfect location just based off of where it is and the proximity to the highway. You also are going to be extremely close to all the shopping amenities and dining. So you're going to have big box places like, you know, Target, Bed Bath & Beyond, TJ Maxx, and then across the highway you have, you know, the Centerra shops, or the shops at Centerra, excuse me. You also have Shields, Hobby Lobby, you're going to have King Soopers. So you're going to have some major chains just within 5 minutes away of this neighborhood. Another amazing thing about this neighborhood is it has an elementary school right there. So High Plains Elementary School is a STEM school that's K through 8. And so this school, your kids could actually just walk there. And that's amazing. This one is also, the location of it is going to be right near 2 lakes. So you'll have Hoyt Reservoir and Boyd Lake. So if you're somebody who wants to walk around the lake or go fishing, this is a great place because Loveland's known for their lakes. And this community is located right by 2 of them. And actually they have a lot of events that are catered around these particular lakes. This is also another community that is the only one in northern Colorado that is labeled High Plains and has a High Plains Environmental Center. So they're actually certified and they have this whole area that your kids, or even you yourself for that matter, can learn about the environment, the wildlife that takes place in Loveland, but in Colorado in general. You can learn about the birds and the fish. You can learn, you know, about the flowers and the trees. So it's just a great area for, you know, for knowledge. There's a community pool and a community garden. They have, you know, fire pits around the Hoyt Reservoir, so you could go roast marshmallows and have a glass of wine with your friends. Just a really cool up and coming area that I think is amazing. This area is actually still being built. So, I mean, it is established, don't get me wrong, it is established, it has been around for the last couple years, but they are still building, and there's several builders within this community that you can purchase from if you want to build from the ground up. But if you just want, you know, a normal home, just move-in ready, there's definitely those available as well. This community also offers both detached and attached homes. So right now the attached homes are going to be starting right around the mid 300s, and then the detached homes are starting at the 600 price point. Now I will say, obviously these are new builds, so those price points are going to be very relative to what you put in there, unless you buy one that's already established and you're buying from, you know, an owner who's selling their home. So just kind of keep that in mind. Check with your realtor to see, or myself, to see what actually is going on within that area and the price point you're wanting to stay in. But right now I will say it's gonna be mid 300s going up to probably 700 when it's all said and done. You could find a great home in that area. I absolutely love Centerra, but I love all of them as well for all different reasons. So again, these are my top 3 favorite communities within Loveland, but they're all going to be something different for somebody, you know, for each person. So again, to highlight them again, if you're single, or if you're, you know, you don't have a car or whatever it might be, downtown Loveland might be the place to be. It's awesome. You could walk to all those places. You could walk to the restaurants, the movie theaters, all of that stuff. It's right there. The events are right there. Don't have to worry about a car. It's all going to be there. You could head out west and go to Marina Butte and be close to nature, hiking, Estes Park, have a little bit more openness near a golf course. That is awesome too. And then of course, Centerra, the lakes at Centerra is going to be, you know, the newer homes. They're, you know, they were built within the last few years. If you want something new, and then if you want a, you know, an elementary school right there and located in your neighborhood, these are the places to be. Again, I am Christy Lee. I am a local real estate agent. I love helping you find your home. I help people from all over the country move to Colorado. That is my passion. So please reach out to me if you have any questions about a specific city or location, neighborhood, whatever it might be. Reach out to me, call me, text me, whatever it might be. Again, click that subscribe button. That way you are notified every time I have a new video. And to the next one, take care.